What's up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. This is going to be my update video for the previous month, which was July. It's now the 1st of August. What a week it has been. Well, pretty much nearly 2 weeks, because it's definitely been one of those times now that we shall continue to celebrate the legacy and the impact that both Black Sabbath and Ozzy had achieved. Hope you guys have been doing very well with yourselves. I haven't bought a lot of stuff for this update, but what I'm going to show you for the first record for this video is another record for my Black Sabbath collection. Let's get started. The Black Sabbath album I did decide to purchase that actually was on sale from various eBay sellers before this pressing did come out from the 26th of the past month. I have received this record, I think, a few days before it came out eventually. And it is the Eternal Idol with a brand new 2025 remaster. I thought the price was very, very great, and this is a Record Store Day limited edition translucent ruby vinyl. I have listened to this and I thought it was very, very good. I will always keep my original 1987 original pressing. I will show you guys the record, and it also comes with the lyrics sheet. The vinyl itself looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. I did have to clean the record to remove as much of the surface noise as possible. I'm still going to be doing it because while listening to this, it still could do with more cleaning. What I think of this remaster is, it is a really interesting take of listening to the album. The drums sounded a lot better. However, the guitars from Tony Iommi's volume was backed off, and it took me more than a few minutes to really respect it. But at least it's just the same album, but with its different take on the remaster. Really happy to have this, as I'm a big fan of the Eternal Idol, as you guys already know that. For those who have not purchased this, I would definitely recommend it for a really, really good price. Check it out, the 2025 remaster of Black Sabbath's The Eternal Idol. And the last record for this update is the score from, personally, one of my favourite sequels I've seen in a long time. I know this film had been hated a lot of the time when it came out. I did a very, very long review of what I thought of the film, and it is still either as disliked or very divisive and divided with opinions. The score of Joker Folie à Deux. Hilder's composing from the first Joker film was just absolutely incredible. As you can see on the hype sticker, it's purple and green vinyl. The presentation of it looks really, really great. I still haven't got the first film's score yet. I do have Folie à Deux, the soundtrack, on CD. There's the sleeve, the insert, I love that picture. And the other side is the credits. The record itself, again, just like with my Eternal Idol vinyl, I had to clean it up to remove as much of the surface noise. Well, that's what it looks like. A lot of the green here and the purple on this side. I really do like the look of coloured vinyl, but when I really listen and pay attention to the sound of these types of records, it depends if the sound quality does sound like it's as great as a usual standard black coloured vinyl. But this pressing did sound very, very good. The musicians who have worked for this score did an amazing job. And I actually did listen to these two Joker films scores on my own more than a few weeks back whilst I was taking a walk to myself for over an hour, and it was great. I'm a big fan of this film. Whether you like this or not, I think Hilda definitely deserved her great award for her contribution for the sequel. I just defend almost everything about the film. Like I said, if you have not seen my review of Joker Folie à Deux, please check it out. Now, CDs wise, I haven't bought a lot. I will start with the one I've already shown from my Ozzy Osbourne tribute video. And by the way, I want to say this right now. Thank you so much to those who have been just curious and yet beautiful people who liked my posts on the channel's post section and with the videos on the final ever Black Sabbath ranking of their discography, to the Ozzy Osbourne tribute video, and with my thoughts about the Ozzy Osbourne memorial and with what I've been up to from the last week. I could not have been happier to be very grateful to be a fan of Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. You are all wonderful, special people, and we should be here for one another and to look after each other and to believe in more of the positivity and keep blasting out the music from those who have inspired us. Anyway, the CD of Ozzy Osbourne is No More Tears. This is an original European CD pressing, and I just love everything about this album. And it's no surprise that still to this day, loads of the fans say this is the last great Ozzy album. I do like some of the material on Down to Earth and Black Rain, but I can see where the criticisms have been coming from through pretty much on the last few albums from Ozzy's career. And I would have to agree. But even though Ozzy's discography is not all just amazing and as strong as the rest of the albums earlier on in his discography, he's still one of my favourite solo artists of all time. I do love this album, and I have a new mission to purchase most of the original CD pressings of Ozzy's discography on the earlier part of his work, from Blizzard of Oz to the album No Rest for the Wicked. Anyways, classic album, one of my all-time favourites, along with Diary of a Madman, which is my favourite Ozzy solo album. I decided to buy this album as it came out earlier this year. I will have to collect many more, but I thought I've seen loads of amazing reviews from this album, and I just thought, why not? Lady Gaga Mayhem. The reviews when this album came out was pretty crazy. Loads of praise reviews. So many fans would say this is her best album since, like, The Fame or Born This Way. I used to not like Lady Gaga's music when I was a teenager, but I've changed my tunes and mood when I really paid attention to know how actually amazing and talented she really is. She is a natural, wonderful, brilliant singer, and this is really the first Lady Gaga album I've bought in terms of her own solo discography. I will discover some of her earlier work, but if it's not for me, it is what it is. I would like to buy The Fame, but there's loads of people who really praised this album. I do appreciate Lady Gaga even more now, but I still remember my close-minded at the time reaction that I used to crap on a lot of modern pop artists, but when it comes to Lady Gaga, I do give her my high, big respect. I haven't played this one yet, but I will be intrigued, and I bet it would possibly be added as one of my favourite albums of the year. I will play this very, very soon. So yeah, Lady Gaga is now in my collection. Besides, I have the aforementioned CD of Joker Folie 2, the soundtrack. And the last one is from a band I've mentioned previously that I've been getting into a lot, and I'm glad I did become a fan. Paradise Lost. This is their album Medusa. So I am getting pretty close to have, I think, more than half of their discography on CD. Again, just like with Lady Gaga's Mayhem, I haven't played this one yet either. One of my favourite things about the band already is the look of the artwork through some of their albums, like the early works, and this one is one of my favourites. I love the colour of the background and the detail. Released through Nuclear Blast Records. So Paradise Lost have been a band I have been growing to love more of their stuff, and I am pleased to understand why people really have been digging their work a lot of the time. So Paradise Lost have made albums I should have discovered ages ago, but hey, it's never a bad time to discover a band or artist you will be eventually growing to like or love. So that's that. Paradise Lost with Medusa. That's it, guys. That is my update video for today. I will be back for the next album reviews. I am planning to do a Return for Classic Albums Revisited to review Rainbow's album Rising, and then I would be likely to review Korn's next album, See You on the Other Side. Well, I'll keep you guys posted for those videos when those reviews will be up on the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.